Hello and welcome to Sports Today's Morning News Wrap. I am Siddharth Gulati and I'm going to bring you all the latest updates that made the headlines on different newspapers and on various digital platforms. So, as always, as it has been our usual drill, let's just begin with some cricket news and obviously some Indian Premier League news here. Well, the tournament is reaching its business end, things are getting exciting. And as the matches get to the stages wherein the teams are playing the 10th, 11th, or 12th matches, we all know there are going to be a lot of scenarios regarding the qualification for the playoffs. And it is going to get exciting because most of the teams are above 10 points. There is a team at 11 points, there are teams at 12 points. And one thing is for sure that one team today will definitely get to a total of 14 points. So let's just begin with what really happened last night in the game between Punjab Kings and KKR. Well, it turned out to be a washout. It could have been a good game, but then persistent rain in the second innings meant that only one over was possible. Batting first, Punjab Kings, they scored a massive 201 courtesy 50s by both Priyansh Arya and Prabhsimran Singh. But overall, it was still a pretty underwhelming show by Punjab Kings. After the 11th over, they were restricted by Kolkata Knight Riders. But it was also the same pitch that was used for the game between Gujarat Titans and KKR, wherein things literally slowed down in the latter half of the innings. But still, Punjab Kings were able to put on a score that was more than competitive. In the second innings, only one over was possible when rain made sure that there was a stoppage, and later the game could not begin, which meant teams split a point each. Punjab Kings are now they have a total of 11 points now in 9 matches. On the other hand, for Kolkata Knight Riders, the defending IPL champions, they have a total of just 7 points here, and they are clearly in a must-win situation, a do-or-die situation for Kolkata here. They win all their matches and they will be all but in for the playoffs. And why I say all but in? Because even a total of 8 wins out of 14 might not be enough for a team to qualify for the playoffs here. But for Punjab Kings, the things is clear that they get to a total of 8 or 9 wins and they will be assured of a place in the final four. If we take a look at the reactions of the both Punjab Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders game here, well, in case of Punjab Kings, Vaibhav Arora, for Kolkata Knight Riders, Punjab, he said that we can't really be happy or sad. We just want to make sure that we win the remaining games. But Anil Kumble, the former India captain, has a suggestion for Kolkata here. He wants KKR to have Venkatesh Iyer open the innings, basically be back up the order, because Venkatesh Iyer is that kind of a batter who basically likes the bat on the ball, who likes the ball on the bat, basically pace on the bat, and that's where he might just flourish a lot in the remaining games. And that's one tactical change that Anil Kumble wants KKR to make in their remaining 5 matches, so that there is any chance for them to qualify for the playoffs there. On the other hand, in case of Punjab Kings, there's a reaction that has basically come in which Manoj Tiwari has made a bold claim that Punjab Kings might not really be able to qualify for the playoffs, or let alone for that matter, even if they qualify, they won't win the IPL because of some of the poor decisions that they have taken in the tournament so far. He specifically referred to the game against KKR only, wherein Ricky Ponting, the head coach of Punjab Kings, he sent the likes of Glenn Maxwell and the other overseas player here ahead of Shashank Singh and Nehal Vadera, both of the Indian players who are in good form. And maybe such kind of tactical blunders might just make sure that Punjab Kings won't win the IPL. And that's the kind of claim that Manoj Tiwari has made, that they really need to be sure shot of their plans going ahead. But overall, from what it looks like, he said that Punjab Kings won't win the IPL. So that's about it as far as the Punjab Kings versus KKR game is concerned. Now let's just see what we have in store today. We have the MI versus LSG game. We talk about Mumbai Indians. They are actually on a winning streak and they would want to continue that. They are back at their home fortress here. On the other hand, Lucknow Super Giants have turned out to be a pretty inconsistent side. Their captain has failed to fire with the bat, and but they would still want to get back to winning ways. And another loss would mean that Lucknow Super Giants would be in a difficult territory. On the other hand, for Mumbai Indians, another win would mean that they would take a massive step towards the playoff qualification. And on the other hand, the final game of today, the double header of Sunday, will feature Delhi Capitals and Royal Challengers Bengaluru. For Delhi Capitals, they are returning home for this important game. And on the other hand, RCB would be eyeing a sixth consecutive away win in IPL 2025. Well, RCB have done really well in away conditions this time around, and they would be looking for yet another win away from home. They'll probably be winning a total of their seventh game, if that happens. And same would, pretty much be the case with Delhi Capitals too. Now, Sanjay Bangar, with respect to this match, he has made a comment that in the previous match that RCB and DC had at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium, it was basically famous for the iconic celebration that KL Rahul had, that this is my ground and this is my place. I know the conditions very well here. And this is where Bangar feels that Kohli would have, his celebration ready for this particular match. That Kohli, like KL Rahul just signaled that this is just my match. Kohli would say, while pointing to the pavilion, that this is my pavilion, this is my home. So this is where Bangar feels that, the banter might just go on. There would be some sledging and Kohli would be ready with some sort of a reply. That's about it as far as the whole IPL news is concerned. You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm more than happy to take them. And now let's just see what the newspapers have to say here. Well, Avinash Sable, he ended 13th in the Diamond League steeplechase that is taking place in China. We talk about Jackson ending his drought as Chelsea boost their top 5 finish. Then there was Djokovic, he has lost to Arnaldi in Madrid here ahead of Roland Garros, French Open. Then Shambhavi, she has excelled in a shooting event. A man, he has basically been held for threat to Gautam Gambhir for the email he sent to him, a death threat email. There's obviously a lot about the IPL, PBKS KKR game, Kohli returning home, and that's pretty much about it. As far as the head-to-head is concerned, MI have only won just one game and 6 have been won by LSD. And can you guess, which was that game, that MI won against LSD? I'll get to that thing, as the live finishes here. And for the DC RCB thing, DC have won a total of 12 matches and 19 have been won by RCB and one was a no result. And the game that I'm talking about, MI LSD, the only game that MI have won was the eliminator between the two teams just a few years back. So stay tuned to Sports Today as we'll bring you all the latest updates as an analysis from the sporting world. And if you have just joined us, as far as the coverage of both the IPL games today are concerned, we will be back with everything. There is going to be a toss update of both the innings, mid-innings discussion of both the matches here, and obviously a full panel discussion as and when the both matches end.